I always share my own story, which I think you know. From when I was 8, I was given a bike to distribute milk and bread in our neighborhood. And this story sticks with me today. It's what wakes me up every morning and makes me feel like, if I did it then, why can't I do it now? So I want you to take it away from here.
Yes, thank you so much, Simon. Am I coming across okay? You can hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you so well. Keep going.
Oh, good. Yes. Good morning, everyone on YouTube, everyone on Clubhouse. Thank you for joining this wonderful space. I'm so honored to just be invited to speak here. I think this is an amazing platform, and I'm excited to just share a little bit about me on here. So, with the proverb, it is the soil that knows that the mouse's baby is ill. For me, a couple things come up. The first is Mother Nature, and how Mother Nature is so it guides all of us, it protects us, it provides for us. And the reason why I think about Mother Nature is because of the soil. It's like that word soil just sticks out to me more than anything in the proverb, more than the mouse, more than the baby, more than it being ill, even though those are important parts of the proverb. um, it just really takes me back to Mother Nature, our intuition, and how our intuition is like our inner compass. It's our GPS system. And what I want to tie that to is, if we really lean into our intuition more, I believe that's how we can solve a lot of the world's problems. Of course, we need scientists, we need research, we need to debate, we need reasoning, but I really think that our intuition is what guides us and helps us solve problems. So that's what I want to say about the proverb, and that's what it reminds me about. Um, Jumping right into my story. So I have two stories, Simon. I'm sorry, I couldn't pick just one. I couldn't I couldn't think about one, and
No, share the two. We are ready. We are salivating for these stories.
okay. And I think that's the beauty about looking back at stories. Sometimes they're so good, and I read something the other day that said, like, people remember stories more than they remember information, and I believe that to be so true. So the first one, about my childhood, I think about how I am the only girl in my family. I have a bunch of brothers, and it's been a beautiful thing, but a lot of the times people are like, oh, you must have been treated like a princess, and I'm like, no, that's not the case. And so, being the only girl in a family, and growing up with a hardworking mother and everything, my mother was always working hard at trying to provide the best for us. And so she had many skills, and one of them was cooking. She could cook amazing meals, to the point where when we would bring our friends home, I said, oh, I want to eat your mom's food. Like, sometimes I think my friends would just come home with me just because they wanted to taste my mom's food, which was okay. So she was really loving and could cook really well. But one of the things my mother wasn't too good at was doing my hair. And so from a young age, I started experimenting with my dolls and stuff. Of course, when I would have cousins and relatives come over, they would do my hair, and I would be so excited because I knew it would be a while before my hair would be done again. And so eventually I learned how to do my own hair through braiding my dolls. And so one day I was home and I had the extra hair there, and I just started messing around with stuff. And I ended up doing what I think was a great job at just 12 years old. So my mom came home, and I stood in front of her, and she's like, oh, what's that? She kind of looked at me like with surprise, and I'm like, I did my hair. And I remember just the look of satisfaction and just pride. Like, she was so happy, and just almost proud of me, like, you did that, like, but if you know African mothers, sometimes they don't always express what's in their thoughts, but they do a good job of making you feel what it is that they're trying to convey. So I immediately felt the sense of pride. I felt the support. I felt like I just was so happy that I made her proud, and I was happy that now I knew how to do my own hair. And so from that point on, my mother always supported me doing my hair. She would buy me the things that I needed. And what started as just an experiment on myself turned into, now I'm doing this for other people. So I started doing it for my friends, and I started doing it for my friends' family and my friends' friends. And so that makes me think about how important it is for parents to nurture their children's skill, or anything that they see that children is good at, it's important to support that. And my mother supported that. And I believe that's why I'm just an awesome creative today, is because most of the things that I pick up and I want to do, I feel the people around me really support me and give me that push or help me with different tools. And so that's what I remember about my childhood. I always think about, you know what, if I could do my hair at 12 years old, I could do anything I set my mind to.
Love that.
So
I love that